We welcome you back with an NBC 10 Investigators exclusive. It looks into the missteps in the Lady of the Dunes case years before it was finally solved, and the investigator accused of misconduct.
For the first time, we hear from two of the longtime Provincetown detectives who worked the case. Our Kathy Curran has been digging into this.
Former detectives say evidence was thrown away and contaminated. They're opening up about mistakes and roadblocks that they say may have stalled this case and prevented a killer from being brought to justice years ago, and much more.
This is what police work is all about. It's about never giving up. It's about putting the victim first. Whatever obstacles are put in your way, and you continue to follow the evidence and you do justice.
Retired Provincetown Police Detective Meredith Lober and retired Chief Warren Tobias were critical parts of the team who worked the Lady of the Dunes case doggedly throughout the decades, trying to find out who the unidentified murder victim was and to hunt down her killer. It was a brutal crime in the dunes of Provincetown in 1974. Last year, the FBI used genetic genealogy to finally give the Lady of the Dunes her true name, Ruth Marie Terry, and state police assigned to the Cape Islands District Attorney's Office determined her husband, Guy Muldaven, was the killer. But these former P-Town detectives believe this case may have been solved decades ago. Tobias says in the late 80s, when he went to pick up the victim's clothing and other crime scene evidence being stored by state police to have it tested for DNA, he was told it had all been thrown away. What went through your mind at that point?
I was just in shock that they would do something like that. So I couldn't get DNA.
Tobias says that evidence may have helped identify Ruth Terry years ago and brought Muldaven, who died in 2002, to justice.
Perhaps his DNA would have gone on the jeans or the towel or whatever, and it could have been solved, or he was alive, and maybe he could have gone to jail. Who knows? Provincetown
police then had to exhume the victim's body for DNA. But according to emails obtained by the NBC 10 investigators, in 2013, they discovered the DNA collected and sent to the medical examiner had been contaminated, so another exhumation was needed. This time, evidence was taken directly to an outside lab at Mass Bay Community College run by Dr. Bruce Jackson, who was a leading DNA expert already working on the case.
It was decided and approved by my supervisors that we would do another exhumation directly with Dr. Jackson and his team. We wanted as clean a chain of evidence and no risk of contamination.
10 years later, after the case was solved, the newly elected Cape Islands District Attorney launched an investigation into Detective Lober's actions. He says she didn't have the authority for the exhumation and sent evidence to an unauthorized lab for testing without notifying state police. As a result, she was added to the so-called Brady list, a list of officers accused of misconduct.
To come in and claim malfeasance or illegality or anything on my part is baffling to me. I know I did nothing wrong.
A photo from that day shows Detective Lober's supervisor, Jim Golden, who is the current chief of the department, on site at the exhumation.
He was there during the entire exhumation.
According to the DA's investigation, Chief Golden said he only stopped by the exhumation while on patrol. Some of the victim's remains were found at Dr. Jackson's lab after he died in 2016. State police and the medical examiner should have been notified about the exhumation and involved in the handling of evidence.
I exhumed the body also. I know what the process involves.
Did you notify state police that you were doing an exhumation?
No. Or the DA's office, either time.
Was this Detective Lober just going off on her own, doing an exhumation?
No.
Honestly, if I was Meredith at that time, I'd have done the exact same thing.
We reached out to the district attorney, but a spokesperson told us they don't comment on Brady list matters. There was also no comment from Provincetown officials. Detective Lober was never the subject of an internal affairs investigation her entire career. She retired after being added to the Brady list. Kathy Curran, NBC 10 Investigators.